I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's number one chief rockin' Knicks Universe. Your main man, Uncle Freezy, is in the building. Salute, everybody. Salute, salute, salute. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the premiere Knicks in the Morning Time show. There's something going on with this camera. I mean, me and this camera are just gonna. I know this camera can't make me look better, but at least if it could focus. Good morning, everybody. Wake up, you wake. What's good, man? So we have, we had two shows yesterday. We talked a lot of stuff. I know y'all probably checked out a lot of stuff in Knicks Universe, and trust me, I'm gonna speak to some of the things that have happened, and excuse me, some of the things that I've heard, so that we could get clarity on where we are as an organization. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. So the trade for Karl-Anthony Towns is not official. I never thought there'd be a day. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I never thought there would be a day when I uttered the words, the Karl-Anthony Towns trade is not official yet. I never thought I'd be here. I'm to be honest with you. Dre Walker is in the building. Peace to my brother, Ali Wise is in the building. I never thought there'd be a day where I would utter the words, the Karl-Anthony Towns trade is not official as of yet. So the mere fact that I said it just now, it caught me off guard. And while I'm not neither here nor there on the Karl-Anthony Towns trade itself or how it impacts the Knicks, I'm in that mid space. I'm in that mid space when it comes to this transaction. What the roster look like? I know a lot of people have opinions. I don't know if I do. I do. And listen, my heartstrings being traded away, Dante and Julius. I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah, I know I love some Julius Randle. Now he's one of them. So, you know, it's one of them things where it's like that was my guy while he was here. I can't root for him, you know, while he's on another team. So. For all the Randall fans and for all the Randall people, man, listen, I love y'all and respect y'all. I appreciate how classy y'all were behind the scenes. I appreciate the support y'all secretly showed the show. Man, and may God continue to keep y'all in his loving arms as y'all move forward in the next phase of y'all life. You know, y'all will be moving on. All y'all doing is changing jobs. That's it. Changing jobs. It's like a job relocation. That's it. So for my Randall people, and they know who I'm talking to, it's a bunch of y'all. Y'all just changing jobs, relocating, but we still have mad love and respect for y'all. So we hope y'all have continued success going forward. And to the Dante DiVincenzo people, I never spoke to any of Dante people. Never got any word from Dante. I just figured he was like a private guy. I just wish all the best for Dante and Julius, as a matter of fact. Wish I could have been here longer. But like they say basketball is a business, right? They say basketball is a business. And what I'm going to say is even though people run businesses, so people are still involved. People run businesses. On the acquisition part, welcome to the New York Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah, welcome to the New York Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns. Right? I never thought this day would ever come. Hoodie Cab used to say on this channel all the time that Karl Anthony Towns was the answer. I didn't believe it because we had Mitchell Robinson. It's like, wait, yo, what do you do? Well, why would you go get Cat when you have Mitch? What do you need with Karl Anthony Towns when you have Mitchell Robinson? Just didn't make sense in my mind. Just didn't make sense in my mind. But now that we've found love, what are we going to do with it? Right? I guess is the best way to put it in the terms of song lyrics. But now that Karl Anthony Towns is here, how are we going to deploy him? How are we, Knicks fans, how are you going to receive Karl Anthony Towns? Let me salute my guy, Anthony D, in a place to be, the guy that is so smooth that he does not require a chaser, is in the building. Good morning to Anthony D, member of the channel. Salute. Again, and if this is your first time watching, hit that like button. Continue this movement, man. We go forward. You know, we're trying to put some Knicks content out here, man. Real Knicks fans giving you their real opinions. It's not always a popular thing, you know. It's not always a popular thing, right? Like my opinion may not always be popular. Your opinion may not always be popular, but I respect you enough to understand that it takes a little bravery and courage to state your opinion publicly. I respect that. Say what's on your mind. Yo, Pete is in the building. Good mornings. My guy Pete in the building. Salute. Hey, yeah, and just FYI, if your last name is Peterson, your nickname is Pete. I don't care what your first name is. Every Peterson I ever met in my life, we call him Pete. Is that for me? Thank you. Oh, I got. Oh, y'all saw her hand. Y'all saw her hand on the camera. Y'all saw her hand. You got something else for me? Okay. Shout out to all my people in the Bahamas. I don't know what it is, man. She will not. She do not mess with this camera, y'all. She does not mess with this camera, right? Yeah, but to the point about Peterson, though, if your last name Peterson, if your last name Jackson, your name Jack. Your name Jack. If your last name Jackson, your name Jack. It don't matter. You could be a boy or girl. You could be a boy or girl, man or woman, old man, old lady. Your name Jack. Right? Get Jack to do it. So I hope your morning, but I'm trying not to do a monologue, but I feel like I have one in me. Right. What I want to do is celebrate and kick the Monday off on a good foot. But I have like 3 monologues in me, right? And for the sake of us getting out of here on time at 8:30, and I'm sorry about starting late, but I had a family emergency, bro. What a family emergency like 7:30 in the morning. So, but at least everybody is healthy. Everybody's straight. It's things like other financial emergencies. Y'all know the type of emergencies I'm talking about. Not life-threatening emergencies, but y'all know what I mean. Problems. All right, so the monologue can't hold itself, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to keep it short and not to talk y'all to death, right? But every now and then, organizations, whether it's a sports organization, telecommunications, sales, whatever type of organization, every now and then an organization to get to a crossroads, right? Where you as the entity have ground and ground and ground. And I think the appropriate word here, and it's not really a word, but the appropriate phrase here is grinded. You have grinded and grinded and grinded and grinded and grinded. But in your grinding, it gets you a point to you've grounded or grinded until you have no other resources left, and the end result is mediocrity. The end result is mediocrity. And people in your base ask the question, are you the right person for the job? You've exhausted all your resources. You feel like you're pretty smart. Your fan base is pretty loyal. And you know what I mean. But it doesn't matter if it's the Knicks. It could be Apple with their iPhone. It could be Tesla with their cars. It could be Ford with their cars. It could be Verizon. You could be the Yankees. But you get a bunch of smart people together, and you accumulate resources, and you grind and grind and grind. You try several options. You try to home run play. It doesn't work. You try to build it from scratch. It doesn't work. You bring in young veterans. It doesn't work. And then you're to a point where you're at a crossroads. Where do we go from here? Anthony D, like the old Stacey Lattisaw song, where do we go from here? You're at a crossroads. And when you're at that crossroads, you think to yourself, do the personnel we have, the personnel that we have, are these people good enough? Are these people good enough? You may have to make that decision. You may have to look yourself in the mirror. Am I good enough? How do I make myself better? How do I impact others in a positive way? How do I improve myself so that going forward, the right decisions will be made easier because of my knowledge base and because of the morals and things that I represent? Top Notch T is in the building. Fritz Alcindor Jr. is in the building. Shout out 1805. Shout out to the legacy Fritz Alcindor Jr. Peace, peace. I saw the show last night. D Buckets is in the building. What I will say is at some point you get to a crossroads where you're like, you know what? I'm going to trust my personnel. I'm going to trust the people that I have in place. I'm going to trust our knowledge base. I'm going to trust our resources. And I'm going to push all the chips into the middle of the table and wait for the fruits of our labor to reward us for great work. And by doing this, some of the people that were on the journey with you, they won't be there for the fruits of your labor. Barry is in the building. What's good? Tom from Huntington is in the building. East Blue Drew, Cuzzo, what's good? When you get to that crossroads and you decide to go for it, just go. Just trust your instincts, trust your personnel, trust your resources, trust your knowledge base. You put everything into the middle of the table and you say, you know what? I'm going to go for it. And by going for it, you signal to your competitors that the end goal is to be the industry standard, to be the best. And in NBA basketball, that means by having the best front office, the best coaching staff, the best roster, the best regular season, and the best playoff run. All those things have to align. No matter how great your front office is, if you don't win championships, are you really great? Is my question. In this case, where you have a starving fan base, us, the New York Knicks. In this case, where you had resources almost unlimited at one point, looked like unlimited resources at one point, it looked like. Where you have high character individuals in the building with you. When you have championship aspirations, when you have a owner, the chief shot caller, when the chief shot caller is bought into a model of excellence and support and encouragement and resources, when you get to that crossroads, you can be comfortable by saying, go for it. Go for it. And I think that's where the Knicks are to date. Now, everybody on the journey won't make the destination. We see that. Right? Quentin Grimes is not going to make the destination. Julius Randle is not going to make the destination with us. RJ Barrett is not going to make the destination. Kevin Knox, Emmanuel Quickly, Dante DiVincenzo, a lot of players that we held in high esteem and loved, not only as players, but watching them play. We loved to watch them play. Looks like they won't be here when we reach the promised land. But the thing about reaching the promised land is this. Okay. This dash in the building. The thing about reaching the promised land is this. You may not reach the promised land with the original ones, but you will reach the promised land with some new ones. Dripmore is in the building. Salute. So you may not reach the promised land with your original ones, but you will reach when you reach the promised land, you will reach the promised land with some new ones. And while I'm not saying don't love Julius Randle. I'm not saying that. Julius Randle will have a fine life and career and everything that comes along with being a talented NBA player, he'll have that in a new place. Dante DiVincenzo will have a fine career and everything that comes along with a quality NBA player in a new place. What I'm saying is whoever the new guys are, whoever they are, that fill in that roster, we should support them just like we supported the dearly departed. Whoever the dearly departed is or will be, we're not sure. We don't know who's going to be on a final destination with us. We don't know who's going to leave. But as fans, I know we love and supported the roster from last year. That roster won't be the same roster going into on this run. And so whoever the dearly departed is, I'm gonna love them from a distance and wish them the very best. But in terms of the orange and blue, those are my people. That's my family. That's my family. So while I respected Karl Anthony Towns from a distance, I may not have been the biggest Karl Anthony Towns fan. But now that we've found love, what are we going to do with it? So welcome to the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns, and whoever else dons the orange and blue. Salute to Live in Truth. I see you. The original DSA is in the building. Building Blocks, my guy, is in the building. Salute, salute. As a Knicks fan, we are in a peculiar space. And that peculiar space is we've never experienced a thing like this that we are going through. And Dripmore, y'all, hey, listen, I'm apologizing now for monologuing y'all to death. I didn't want to come in. I just wanted to come in here and shake hands and kiss babies, drink coffee. But I felt like I had something to share with y'all, something on my heart. Because I really do. Like, y'all don't look like dollar signs to me, or y'all don't look like clout to me. Y'all look like my people. Every time I see Knicks will be 20, 25, and 26 champs, I'm excited. I'm like, yo, he here. Every time I say drip more, I say that from my gut. Every time I see East Blue Drew, DSJ, I be meaning that, bro. When I be telling y'all, listen, man, I'm glad to see y'all. Good to be with y'all. I be meaning that, bro. I mean that. Barry, every time I hit the button to come in here, I be excited to see y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know how you in school you used to go to recess, like maybe you in second grade, and you go to recess and you see your homeboy from down the street on a playground. That's the feeling with me, right? The son of the legend, Kerry Cox, is in the building. Salute. So when I tell you about this orange and blue thing, it's real. It's real. When I tell you whoever the Knicks welcome to the roster, let's welcome them to the roster. When I tell you this place that we're in is a peculiar space, it's not a peculiar space because it looks funny. It's a peculiar space because it's unfamiliar. Right? This space is unfamiliar. It's unfamiliar territory. Without clicheing y'all to death, the space that we're in is not a space that we generally occupy as a fan base and as an organization. Right? So as somebody that is a representative of the people. I feel like a representative of y'all. Oh, Mega is in the building. Salute, Mega. I'm sorry. I saw you. I saw you come in, and then I was like, I'm gonna try to Mega, and I didn't. But salute to Mega. Adele Chapman is in the building. Hey Chapman, how your people doing, bro? Chapman, how the family doing? Top Notch T is in the building. So whoever is on the roster, I feel as if they shouldn't have to earn anything from us. We should embrace them. We should embrace them. Until they do something wrong, they should have a clean slate with us. Whatever they did before, however many all-star teams they made, however much money they made or will make, none of that stuff should be held against them or held in their favor. Get here and prove it. Get here and prove it. That's my stance. My stance is whatever happened in the past is in the past. Like one of the great American poets, Tupac said, I'm not living in the past. You want to last, then be the first to blast. That means, we're not talking about what happened last year. We're talking about what's going on right now. What you're going to do right now is basically what I take from that. And I know a wise man said, you are what your resume says you are. And I get that. And that's a very smart take, right? But I'm here to say it's a new era, and we should embrace whatever this new era is at whatever percentage you want to do it at. I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to give at least 70% into this thing, at least. And y'all know me, I live in the past for some reason. That's because I'm clingy like that. Like when I make friendships and when I make connections and things like that, that means something to me, right? Not clingy like, I'm gonna call you 5 times a day. Not clingy like that, but I'm talking about like when I make a connection with somebody, I really value the connection. It's the reason why I love and respect Julius Randle and how his people treated me over the years behind the scenes, and how he was a class act in front of the camera whenever he did it. I don't judge him personally for how he was in between the lines, right? When you're on the court, I expect you to have that animal mindset. When you're on the court, I expect you to be beast. I expect that. And if you provide anything less than that, I don't respect that. Cowboy Bob is in the building. Paul Saw is in the building. Salute. So what does that mean with all that said, with all that mouthful that I said, what does that mean for Uncle Freezy and Karl Anthony Towns? I expect Karl Anthony Towns to be an all-star center in the East. That's what I expect. That's what I expect. That's what I expect. I expect the Knicks to have, with this current roster, I expect the Knicks to have 2 or 3 All-Stars. Right? Brunson, Cat, and the third All-Star will be up for debate. Who is it? Everything Knicks is in the building. Okay. All right. Everything Knicks, thank you for the generous contribution. Everything Knicks says salute and understand this is the best offseason in Knicks history. They have targeted this man for years. He is home. Salute Randall, forever a Knick. I agree. I agree. I agree. I'm with you. I'm with you. I agree. And thank you, everything Knicks. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Snipes Entertainment is in the building. What I'm gonna, let me see. So I saw Wise put something in the chat. Let me see what Wise says. Cat gonna be the new LP Randall. Whatever goes wrong will be his fault. You know what? So I have a monologue about this. Yeah, see, Wise and I are on this thing called frequency, right? There's a frequency vibration that Wise and I are on that nobody else can understand. Like, I'm generating these vibrations and he catching the frequency. But here's the thing. Wise, I have a monologue for that. I have a whole thing pent up, and I have like 6 monologues, man. And I don't like doing the monologues all the time, right? I don't like just talking for 20 straight minutes because, like I said before, I value everybody's opinion. Most times I legit have to read the chat and see what y'all are thinking, right? But the thing, why it's just like, yeah, we've all, yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to speak to that because time is getting short for me here. Because I gotta at some point warm up these computers and get ready for the day, start these calls and all that stuff. So that might be a conversation that we have at a later date, maybe tomorrow night, right? But the thing I do want to say though is this. New is not always bad, right? New is not always bad. New is different. That's it. As Knicks fans, can we prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally to watch something that's different? All over the league, like legit, y'all know that I'm in contact with people behind the scenes. Not all of them are. I don't get in contact with NBA players directly much. But I have been reached out by people like to say, yo, stop calling my man a ham sandwich. Yo, stop calling my man a ham sandwich. Like, they'll reach out to me like, yo, whenever I see you, it's on site. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff like that, some immature stuff like that. And then others, it's like the peaceful journey. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the peaceful thing. Like, yo, I love how you know what I'm saying? How you legit explain stuff, you know. I love how you go to bat for RJ Barrett and or how you bash RJ when he not performing well, or stuff like that. So I will say this though. We can't be double-minded in our approach to success. Right? We can't be double-minded in our approach to success. We have not won a championship. The Knicks have not won a championship in 50 plus seasons. Not even an in-season tournament. Any type of championship. And 50-something seasons. And now that we're trying something new, going in a new direction, those that hang on to the past and the way that we failed in the past may not be welcoming to the new approach of doing things. The gritty committee might be over with. The New York tough might be over with. Yo, Sin Miz is in a bit. What and another thing. Shout out to Sin Miz. Shout out to Sin. And another thing. I love seeing that man's stuff, bro. That's hilarious. Yo, if y'all hadn't checked out Sin Miz on social media, man, make sure y'all check out Sin Miz, man. He hilarious, bro. Shout out to Sin Miz, man. He hilarious, bro. It's like soon as the video start, bro, he gets straight to business. He's like, and another thing. Yo, shout out to my guy, bro. Yo, we got to collab, bro. For real. But one of the points that I was making just before I lose my train of thought. I look, man, y'all come in the door, man. I'd be excited to see y'all, man. So if it come across a little goofy, so mote it be. Right? So mote it be. Yo, appreciate that somebody being a little bit goofy for y'all. Somebody showing some love. So if it come across like that, man, just let it be. Like the Beatles said, just let it be. So if the Knicks have to change their stripes in order to achieve the goal that they want to achieve, do it. Do it. Do it satisfied. Whatever it is, do it. Do it. Is the old model of doing things a way for the Knicks to be successful? No, it's not. We've gone through 50 plus years of doing it one way, and we have not been successful. John is in the building, still Knicks fans. What's good, John? We've done it a certain way. It didn't work. We have heartbreak behind it. A lot of bad memories. So instead of continuing to do it a certain way, the organization is saying, you know what? We're going to do it a new and improved way and keep certain New York sensibilities, but we're not going to do it the same way we've been doing it. And for those that don't appreciate the new way, will at least appreciate the effort of trying something new to get closer to the championship. Because the old way of bullying people, tough, grinding it out, getting it out of the mud is not a sustainable championship model. It's not. You waste too many assets. You waste too many opportunities. The window for it is always too short. So instead of grinding, being the gritty committee is not going to win a championship. Because our thing is look at everybody else. If they're not gritty committee like us, we call them soft. Yo, they soft, man. Tatum and that good hair, he light skinned and got all them pretty tattoos. He's soft. Cat out here talking all funny. he's soft. Right? Jamal Murray speaking with that accent, he's soft. Anthony Davis, stay hurt. Oh, Chicago dude that stay hurt, he's soft. But you know what Anthony Davis has that we don't have? You know what Jamal Murray has that we don't have? You know what Jason Tatum has that we don't have? So there's a new way of doing things. There's a new approach in town, and I think we should embrace it as Knicks fans. And listen, and when I say we should embrace it, I don't mean dive off the deep end. Take your time. Soulfinger, I wish there was a song that said something like, baby, we can do it. Just take your time, do it right. Is there a song? Hey, Soulfinger, is there a song out there like, hey, we can do it, take your time, do it right? That's where we are right now. There's a new way of doing things, and we may not be used to it, but if we take our time, do it right, we can do it. Live in Truth. Thank you for the generous contribution. Live in Truth said, and listen, thank you for all the support to Live in Truth. Yo, it seemed like every time I click the button, Live in Truth is here. And so, listen, man, thank you for being a member. Thank you for your comments in the chat. Thank you for all the generous contributions you have that you provide to help the channel to keep growing and going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. And Live in Truth says, my excitement for the Randall Dante Knicks was 110. I'm at 75% now. I love my Knicks, but I don't like how the front office is moving this deal. Right. It's something we got to get used to, because if the deal is in theory done, because I love Dante and I love Randall, and I love the direction that the front office was going in. But if the deal is done, bro, if the deal is done, it's something that we have to live with. Everything Knicks, thank you for the generous contribution. Everything Nick says, bully ball is over. It's a space and shooting game now. Right, yep. And we have to adapt. Miguel P is in the building. Jeremy done snuck in here. Hey, I saw you. Jeremy tried to sneak in here. Nah, bro, I saw you. So Soulfinger says, I do believe so. Yeah. Wish there was a song. We can do it. Take our time. Do it right. We can do it. DSJ says, Go Freezy sure loves that. Yeah. It's something about some Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, right? Something about some Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, right? That I think we all love. On that note, man, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here so I can get these computers warmed up so I can start my day getting on the telephone, man, reaching out. Y'all know sales. Y'all know how sales go, man. Every day is unpredictable. But listen, thank y'all for supporting. Hit the like button. Our goal for the end of the year, and I don't generally set goals, right? Over the 4 year, it'll be 4 full years at the end of October. At the end of October will be 4 years of Lawrence Tears, right? But for the end of the year, I'd like to see the channel at 4,000 subscribers. Do that for me, right? I don't ask y'all for much, right? I don't ask y'all for much except to come in and be respectful in the environment, just be respectful of others and things of that sort. But do this for me. Help get the channel to 4,000 subscribers. We're going to try to do new and impressive stuff. I know I say that a lot, but I got the dual monitors working finally. So there's a monitor over here, a second monitor where I can put stats over here. So I can talk to you right here or right here, and then look at stats over here. It's going to be crazy going forward. So Listen, hey, everybody, I hope y'all have a fantastic day. I hope your morning beverage suits you. Get your Monday off. Get your week off to a great start. Man, it's the #1 Chief Rock at Knicks University, main man, Uncle Freezy. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace, everybody.